HOI4 and Minecraft are two things that go hand in hand. There's just something about the aesthetic that makes it a really good mod, and today we're going to be checking out another Minecraft mod. Here on the channel, we run a series called Suggest a Requester. A Suggest a Requester is where I take suggestions from you guys in the comments and I turn them into content. Today's suggestion comes from I Know Like Status Quo, who asked us to try out Hearts of Abexilas. I have no idea what Hearts of Abexilas is, I just know it's based in a Minecraft world, as you can see. The minimal research that I did say was based on like an online server, but outside of that, I have no idea what it's about, I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I have no idea what it plays like. So with that as our goal, let's jump on in, and we're gonna be playing as Emperor Thesian of the Chimerian Empire. I don't know why, chimeras just sound cool. So without further ado, let's get moving, baby. Okay, so starting off in the wonderful world of Abexilas, it's seeming like it's a strange world. The world seemingly just cuts off at a certain point. My nation doesn't seem to have a focus tree that's custom either, so I assume either I've got the base neutral one, or the fact that this is still very early doors of the mod, which I do not know, and therefore there's not much in the way of custom. Same story for generals as well. I've just had to promote this guy, General Bob Jones, as generic as it gets, with no available generals. For focuses though, starting off, rule number one is and always will be industry. No custom tech, so we're going to go down the normal path of normal industry research. And of course, we're going to build, baby. So given the fact that we have a neutral tree, we don't really have much in the way of custom identity, and there's no real grand goals through focuses, I'm going to make a goal for today's video. Everything from the kingdom of Vitalios all the way to the Chimerians, and then all the way down here to the land of the Dominion of Centaura, we are going to annex it all. One way or another, this is going to be a giant empire. This is our goal. I don't know about taking all of this because I feel like this is just going to take me for absolute years to get done, but I have one benefit here. My benefit is the fact that because it's a neutral tree, I'm not locked out of certain things, which then enables me to go ahead and go into the international scene, collectivist ethos, national uprising, fascist ideas, which means more manpower, more buffs, everything, you name it. I'm loving the idea of this. I'm loving the way it's going. I can do this. I think I can do something with this. I was looking around exploring things, just trying to make myself a little bit more familiar with how things are working, and then I got this. Found this. Rebuild the economy, and I thought, oh wait, the economy is screwed? Oh wait, I got a spirit. What does it say? The Great Gold Strain. Oh my god, everything is negative. After years of growth and prosperity, the world economy has plummeted, and with the onset of gold shortages. At the bottom, shit's fucked. Oh, it's funny. I also noticed as well, political advisors. I've got no one to help me with industry. I have many advisors, but they are all, literally all, every single one, just political party advisors, apart from Elusive Gentleman. This guy's the only one who isn't, but I'm not entirely sure how to take this. I've got I've got basic industry, no theorists, no jennies, no chiefs. I've got nothing. Look, but even the dog is sad, bro. The dog is sad. It's not good, man. It's not good. It's not good. I also hate having my escape button next so close to this, because sometimes I press escape and it brings up the cheat menu, and it's just like, brother, no, please stop. And it's time for our first conflict. I've just finished a justification on the Crown of Ymmeralia. Now, they have 11 to 35 divs, which means they could have the same as me, 24 divisions. However, they're not on the front line. I have no idea where they are. If they are there, they're not appearing on the map. Our troops are doing okay. They're fully stacked. We've got gear, but the problem is they don't have supply because I don't have trains. Again, I started with 0 research and I've only just got support equipment. So we're slowly pushing through everything. I'm going to put the troops on go, declare the war, see what the situation is, and hopefully this goes well. Although they've got 30 divs, they don't seem to be fighting back. We've got no decisions to really use here to really help out. But as it stands now, I have a bunch of troops. I've got no support equipment. I've got no artillery. I've got nothing. I've only just got this. I think maybe I might have declared a tad too early. I may have jumped the gun. Oh, I definitely jumped the gun. I did not do my research. Yes, we took their land, but their capital's all the way over here in Escadorarag, and I've got no way to get there at all, which gives them extra time to build up. They also have territory down here and down here. How am I going to get these guys? What? They have an island over here? Why? I don't understand. Guys, I don't understand. I jumped the gun. I may have went into this a little bit too soon. Why did they have territory here? Yo, okay, right. I've definitely jumped the gun. I'm just going to focus on building up. I'm going to protect my shores because evidently that's what I've got to do now. But I'm just going to focus on building up now because again, like I said, evidently why do you have territory here? Okay, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. I need Marines. I need a Navy. I need an Air Force. I need everyone, man. If you got them, send them. I don't care who. Priests, the corner shop people, just send anyone, please. So, as you can see, we have been so far in this game for 13 years. That's right. I've been filming for 5 hours so far, bro. 13 years, I was just stuck there doing nothing, just grinding out, researching. I mean, look at my research, bro. My research is basically done for here. Industry's basically done. I have not been sitting idle, but I've been bored out of my mind. So I've said to myself, you know what? I don't care. There's a smaller nation here. I'm just going to eat them. And because of that, we are now pushing through. Do I have air power? Yes. Is it much? No, not a lot, but it's enough to help us get the push. I'm hoping once these guys get done, I can sneak them around the back ever so slightly to go into Escadalac, and hopefully once we get that and the cap point, they will break. I'm hoping and praying I do not have to go to Oradal, because if I have to go to Oradal, I'm probably going to go insane. So, fingers crossed, and hopefully a peace treaty will follow very soon. Oh, and this is exactly what I meant by seeing something great in the past. I've mentioned it before. I do love a good encirclement. Put this on Reddit, please. 104 of them are cornered into a place with no port, nothing, no supply, no port, nothing. Just one little land fort. These guys are screwed. 104 divvies. Oh, it is game over, brother. It is good night, sayonara, brother. You are done. I just need to get some Marines up now, and I'm gonna have to try and land them in Ordeal because, I mean, look at here, right? 214 to my 26. They're about to lose 105 of their up to 155 divisions. I'm hoping that after I take this last province, it's going to drop. I doubt it's going to be successful, though, so I am going to pump out maybe 10 or so. Oh, I can get more than 10. I can get more than 10. I can get a full stack. Brilliant. Give me a full stack of Marines, baby. Let's go. I'm going to prep them and see if I can't pop down the Ordeal, get this problem sorted, and say good night and thank you for partying. And after nearly 6 hours and 12 years in-game time of sitting here with my thumb up my rear waiting for things to happen, it's finally done. It is done. Select all. I don't care. Submit demands. I've got my peace treaty. It's done. Now, again, there are some people below me who do have territory over on the other continents, such as, where are they? Is it these guys? Yeah, these guys. They are Spartica over here, and they're commie as well, unfortunately. But then there are others, like these guys here, who I have a claim on thanks to my focus tree, who have no connection outside of this continent, outside of this region. So, of course, we're going to go ahead, eat up the neighbors, expand as much as we can, start producing military police to convert the people who have just been conquered. You know, I need a peaceful rule, as it were. I'm going to eat up as much of this territory as I can off camera, and then we're going to get ready for a showdown, because it seems the capital of Sizadura, led by Jonas Jones, the most powerful Zeroist, I guess. I don't know if that's like communist terrorist or whatever, but there you go. He is stacked to the brim with 162 divs, and that's going to be a problem. And that's the middle part of our conquest, because like I said, from here to here, that's the goal. That's what we want to conquer, with this being the tip over here in Fjorgien, led by Johan White. It's Jonas Jones's cousin. So that being the case, I'm going to crack on with this little area of paradise, and I'll see you soon. And just like that, it is finally time to declare the war. As you can see, I've got all this land, but it took me a while to get ready because I had to build like a bunch of infrastructure and supply hubs along the way. We do have manpower, but it's not looking too optimistic, and these guys are part of a faction, so we are going to be at war. Oh wait, they're not part of a faction. Never mind, but they are guaranteed by the blue guys, and the blue guys are problematic because they've got friends everywhere, and I don't like that. So that's going to be another prolonged war that I can add to my catalog. Yay. But again, I'm going to declare war on these guys. Hopefully everything goes well. I am feeling relatively hopeful. I do have decent air power, as you can see. Where are we? As you can see, and I've got 2 naval invasions and a decent sized navy, so fingers crossed this is going to be enough, and it's looking green. Question mark. It's kind of green. It's kind of not. It's not very good. I'm just gonna have to put all of my hope into my naval units then. Hopefully these guys can act as a decent distraction, pull the guys from the front line, turn this around. Fingers crossed. And thankfully, I kind of assumed what the situation would be. We got a decent landing, as you can see here. Things came good for it. Yippee yay, yippee yay. And thanks to this being a decent distraction, as all we've got to do is just go to Sedura and they're gonna cap. They've pulled away from their front line and made themselves weak immediately, which is great. I'm hoping that this keeps up. These guys are then going to pull away and we can take and push down from Belmara. This is good. This is good. Things are slowly moving in the direction that I want and need them to. Who else am I at war with? Did they guarantee? Oh, they guaranteed. All right. Bands of Tamji. What? Bands of Tamji. Rosmat. What kind of names are the cities? Factory, marketplace. Cool. That's great. That's normal. Hood. There's a lot going on in the hood. Someone called CJ. And just like that, our peace treaty has come to a close, and we've eaten this neighborhood who I did not know their name because it's just no name like a lot of these other nations. The only one who does have a name, well, it's not even me anymore. The Chimera Empire. My name has disappeared. Apparently, I'm not deserving of a name. But it is what it is, and it'll be what it will be. But with that being the case, though, like I said, the goal is to get all the way up to here to form the empire. This is where I'm drawing the line and finishing the video. Now, the red is what we're at war with, which means my thought process and my ideas are now going to be wrung out dry, and I'm going to lose all my patience because not only do I have to take my continent, I've got to go on a boat all the way up to Junzo, all the way over to Mysteria, all the way over here to the Duchy of Leiden. Oh, this is going to take forever. My God, I'm not going to get this video done on time. Right, listen, I'm just going to go off camera. I'm going to eat as much of this as I can. Let's say 28, 29, maybe 30. I've got like 120 days for each justification. So let's think 360 days in a year, 2 justifications in a year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, that's 4 years, so 30. Okay, I'll see you guys at 30, and hopefully by then I've eaten all of this. We'll see. Maybe if I'm lucky, a couple of these guys are in a faction. Fingers crossed. I'll see you guys soon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been grinding this out way too long. Do you guys want to see my game time? Should we have a look at my game time? Oh, 13 hours, 30 years. God. But as you can see, the empire has grown, and you know what? I said I'm gonna go all the way up to here. I'm changing my mind. This is my final point because my sanity can't hold out much longer, and the final obstacle is this Nova Petronia / Bands of Tamji, whatever that is. I'm gonna have to set up some naval invasions to go and take their lands over here, but for the bulk of it, they are gonna be a pain. 174 to 480 compared to my 192. As you can see, we've only bled 80 compared to their 8.5 million, which is insane, and it's all thanks to a certain division. Well, 2 of them to be in fact. 1, Armor Division 2. This is them. The Org, terrible. The Soft, nice. The Breakthrough, wonderful. Defense, fantastic. And of course, my Marines following suit. They're great. They're great little impact troops. They do amazing. But so far, I'm like, I'll make progress, and then I'll have to sit and wait for 3 years whilst I build a whole railway network because there's just no supply. There's nothing. Like, the only reason I managed to push the blue guys here out of this part here is for one reason. I took this area here, and then down here, there was nothing. Like, literally no supply hubs, no railroads, no railroads, and no ports. Nothing. They were starving their own troops. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep building my little railway. This game. Have you seen what this game's done to me? Have you seen what this game's done to me? I'm going to keep building my little railroads. And then I'm just going to fast forward to a future when, the yellow, the red. Who is the red? Am I taking the red? Where's the red? Did you have a capital red? You do. Okay, right. So yellow, red, white, other yellow, weird blue, that blue, and then these guys. That's my finale. Guys, that's my finale. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not trying to let you down, but there's no content in the mod. The focus tree was finished like 20 years ago. I'm struggling mentally. I'm really struggling. I'll be lying if I said otherwise. And after 16 hours of playing this damn save, I'm finally in a position, chat. We ate the nation that was right here, and thanks to that, we are now in a position to attack these guys. They are on the border. I can't push because I've got no supplies, you can see, so I'm just going to sit here for a little while until my guys are finally loaded up. But if I go over to my industry for my railways, you can see it's been quite difficult to keep on top top of this whole supply thing. Like, it has been, it's been interesting to say the least. But with that being the case, this is going to be our final showdown. Like I said, I'm only going to go until the blue blob is done. And then once the blue blob is done, that's done. You know what? This can be my Europe. You know, this is my Eurasia. This is my Eurasia. This is my Greater German Reich, okay? The Chimerans have formed, what does this look like? This looks like a shark or a whale jumping out of the ocean. You know what? Look, there's the eye, there's the mouth, there's the fin, then we've got the back, there's the tail, there's the other fin. This is my shark, okay? My shark empire is here. I'm gonna eat these guys. Let me just get my industry done, and I'll see you in my last moments where hopefully we can land a good invasion. Fingers crossed. And so the offensive begins. We've started to push in now, and it seems thanks to our supply, my overbearing air power, and of course my tank divisions being absolutely based, our push is actually going pretty damn well. I'm actually very happy with this. I think if I keep this momentum, and they are as under-organized and under-equipped and no-supplied as they are, apart from in the central region here of Bands of Tamji, apart from this general area, I think this is going to be easy. I think this is going to be a pushover. Hopefully so. I just need this last piece and I can finally finish. And you know what, guys? For the final push, I'm just going to let it roll out. I'm going to let you guys be able to witness this. You know, I'm not going to hide nothing from you. It seems to be going well. I'm kind of... Oh my god, this is lagging like crazy. This is kind of going well. You know, as you can see, our tank divisions are doing pretty good. Our infantry are doing well at holding the line. Then the tank divisions turn up, and then it's just wholesale. Everything's on sale. It's Costco time, baby. It's Costco in Minecraft. The Navy is doing bits. The Air Force is doing bits. And the tank division, when they eventually catch up to the front line, are doing bits. However, it's just sheer numbers, really, isn't it? I mean, look, in their capital, they've got 150, 160 infantry divisions. It's insane. Absolutely insane. All right. Anywho, I'll see you guys when it's peace deal time, because this is, I've got a feeling this might drag on for a little bit. Well, I was sat here all excited thinking it was finally over. No, because they have territory elsewhere. All the way over here. Oh, it just doesn't stop. Look, I've not even made a dent in it either. Oh, this is awful. This seems to be the last of their territory. No. Alright guys, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna take this part and call it a day. I'm not going all the way up there. My mental won't do it. Look, I said my empire finishes when I get here. My empire is here, okay? Look, I've got the roads to prove it, okay? It's an empire. I'm a bigger empire than Rome. Do you see Rome laying roads on the mountains? No, they didn't. I did. I'm better than Rome. That's my excuse. Let me finish these guys. I'll clean up this part and then I'll call it a day, because there's no way in hell I am going all the way up here for all of that. Nuh-uh. Not happening. I'm sorry, it's not. And there you have it. It's finally done. We took this territory over here. I took all this territory here and this territory here. Like I said before, I'm not going all the way up here. That's just not happening, guys. But this is finally done. The goal has been achieved. This has been an interesting mod, to say the least. It was an interesting take on the world of Minecraft. There wasn't enough content for me to really take anything from it. So if anything, I've just treated it as a very interesting map, to say the least. Yeah, we'll just label it as that. The most interesting map take on. There's some intriguing names scattered about, you know, such as you've got some very generic names which are pretty cool. So you've got your Cyathus, which is pretty cool. Sita, which is like city. Sita, which is like city. You got Shibuya, which is basically just Shibuya with an N. But overall, it's been an interesting experience. Will I revisit this mod? No, I'm not coming back to this mod. There is not enough content in this mod for me to consider it, but it was a suggestion. It was a request. I did as requested. So with that one, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe. Share me with friends that grow for the channel. All that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video that I do. All the best. Have a good one. Ta-da!